Okay, so this is Martin's Figure 1 Course of Doom. Basically, you start at the tape, you go along, and there's various obstacles that are taped down to the basement floor at various angles, and they get tougher until you reach the end at the hamster shavings. And we're going to try several different types of robots. The first one is wheels. This is probably the one with the best set of wheels and the most powerful motors. But you'll see it's going to get hung up, and it turns around and tries to get out. And if we put it back in, it just is completely hopeless. Let me turn it off. So wheels don't work so well on something that rough. The next one are tracks. This robot has got some tracks. It's got the Tamiya track set. It also has an infrared eye that it will then look as it goes and try to find its way. It's a little glitchy, but it works pretty well actually as far as seeing things. One problem is the left track is more powerful than the right track, and I gotta do something about that. So every so often we'll just have to give it a little nudge. But it'll go over top of this. Now it sees that obstacle, and it kind of says, okay, I'll give it a try, and goes over it. It sees the next obstacle because it has 4 zones in its infrared vision, and it can see the ground. Then it goes up and over, and then it goes up and over the next one, and then sees the hamster shavings and stops. And so tracks work pretty well. What we're going to do now is try 4-wheel drive. So this robot has got 4-wheel drive, not on its top speed, it's actually on its low speed. But you see it just kind of powers over everything in its path. It's got 4 servos, 1 for each wheel. It's got a 5-cell nickel metal hydride pack, so it's got some juice. And it's got a sonar sensor up front, so when it hits the hamster shavings, it will stop. Up and over. And there, it came to a stop. So if you look at this guy, on the underside you can see the 4 servos. The wheels are mounted close together so that they act like one big wheel. And they're on a piece of particle board that I cut away like servo-shaped holes. So I can just mount the servos right in those holes. Then use some risers and then a piece of lucite as the top deck. And so that is